Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another video. So today I am going to head out to celebrate Gaia getting a job for next year, which is super exciting. And yeah, do some studying with Eloise, Michael, maybe Gaia has some work to do, not sure. But yeah, should be a good morning, and we've got some really fun stuff going on this week, so very excited. Hello guys, so it's later in the day now. I was convinced to go to the gym by Eloise. So yeah, we went to Uniqlo with Gaia so that she could celebrate getting a job for next year, or this fall I guess actually. And then I went and worked in Pembroke for a little while with Eloise, but then I was doing some like stuff with audio things and I'd forgotten my headphones, and I kind of just prefer doing that kind of stuff from home anyway so that I can have like multiple things going on at once. But yeah, came and did a little bit more work here, and then she was like, I'm coming back and I'm gonna go to the gym, do you want to come? And I was like, ugh, I could keep editing this one thing. Then I was like, or I could go to the gym and not do that. So I went to the gym. And then I just ate my dinner very early and very quickly in the kitchen because I was starving. And now I'm just going to shower, and then we might watch a movie later. I'm not really sure. I also want to get some more pages read for stuff, so we'll see. But yeah, pretty quiet day. Hi everybody. So it's a couple days later from the last time I checked in, because yesterday I really didn't do anything too exciting. I was just well, I did in the evening, was fun, but I kind of just stayed at home and did some readings for my dissertation and got some stuff done for that, which was really good. And then in the evening, a few of us went to trivia at the Old Bookbinders pub, which is actually sort of, they do like some French food and stuff. They do crepes, which all looked really good. And yeah, we did trivia and we were second last, so you know, an improvement from last time I did it. Once again, we didn't have any British people on our team, which is definitely a hindrance for pub trivia because they're always very like niche British pop culture questions in multiple categories. But I feel like we actually did pretty good, especially in like, there was a whole category just about birds, did pretty good on that one. And then yeah, I thought I was happy with our performance, but yeah. Today I've just been doing more of the same, like working on readings and other things for my project, so again, nothing too exciting, but I'm about to go for a walk, I think, just through the meadows for some fresh air, and then yeah, we'll come back and continue. So as you saw, once again today, I've spent the morning and the afternoon reading, doing laundry, cleaning up around here. But tonight is going to be fun because one of my friends is doing like a 4th of July party. We were going to do it in Uni Parks, but it's gotten quite windy, so he decided to just move it to the common room here, which means less walking for me, I guess, but it's kind of too bad that the weather didn't cooperate, but it should be quite fun. Looking forward to it, play some games. I don't know if he was joking. He said he might stream the Coney Island hot dog eating contest, which will be something because I haven't actually watched that. So yeah, it should be a fun evening.
How you feeling, Cass?
Like a sparkler.
Oh, that started. Go, Cass. Oh, that one went on the dry grass. This is going to be your photo. Wait, pose. Wait, yeah.
Except we're not.
We're not. She's like, I'm scared, let me drop it on the dry grass.
Everybody, so last night's 4th of July party was really fun. I feel like the clips made it look like there wasn't that many people there, but there was a good number. We were the only people from like Pembroke / our building, and then it was mostly just MBAs, which I'd met a few of them before, but it was really fun. We played some frisbee, played catchphrase, played some games, just hung out, and then he had sparklers, which was really fun, and then a few of us stayed later and watched National Treasure, which I'd never actually seen before, so can cross that off the list. I feel like it should have been harder for them to steal the Declaration of Independence. I feel like that was accomplished quite easily, but what do I know? Today I'm really excited because I have something super cool happening. Basically, one of the YouTubers that I've watched for years has a clothing line. It's Freddy, my love, and she is doing like an event for her summer collection, and I got a ticket for it, so I'm gonna go see the collection early, meet her, I guess, which will be super cool. And yeah, so I'm wearing one of her dresses today. And this is the only one that was like, all my other ones are quite wintry. I have like 2 other ones from her. And I was like, I don't know. This isn't really like a hot weather fabric either, but it's wound up being kind of rainy and overcast and a little chillier today. So it worked out in my favor to get to wear some of her clothes to the actual thing, which is good. So yeah, I'm gonna head into London today, and then afterwards, I'm not sure, like, it runs 12 to 3, but I assume that's just like come whenever you please within that time. So I think after I'm there, depending what time it is, I'll just like go around a little bit, might go to Notting Hill since I haven't been there before. So yeah, it should be a cool day. So I'm a little gross because I just got off 2 trains, but the event was so cool, and like I kept it cool the whole time, but I feel like at the end I sound a little stupid because I got a bit starstruck by Freddy, but she was so kind and just like gorgeous in person. But it was such a cool event, and like this might be my favorite overall collection, which is perhaps just biased because I got to see it in person, but loved all of the dresses and met so many cool people, and like people who are into the same kind of thing you are. So it was just a very, very cool experience. And I got a goodie bag that I'll go through later. But yeah, I'm just gonna go grab something to eat and then maybe explore London a bit more. We'll see. Guys, so I'm back home now. Yeah, when did I last check in? I think I was about to grab something to eat. So I went to Borough Market, got a sandwich at Black Pig, which is the second time I've gotten this sandwich and the second time that I haven't really filmed any of it. But it's that like kind of viral one. If you look up Borough Market, you will see it. Probably the best sandwich I've ever had. It's so good. But yeah, like you get it and then there's not that many places to like stand and eat or set stuff down, so you kind of just have to go for it. So couldn't grab any clips of it, but it was really good. And then I got a lemonade at the same stand that does the chocolate covered strawberries, which are also very famous, and that was really, really good. And then I was thinking about going to Notting Hill. That was kind of my plan, but it was kind of the time of day where I was like, by the time I get there I'm not gonna have that much time to actually go and do stuff. Like things are gonna start closing. And I've actually like made a whole kind of like a nice afternoon day plan for what I want to do in Notting Hill because there's so much stuff to see there. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go do it on another day, and I can do everything that I want to do and make a whole thing of it. And plus I'd been on a few different tube trains and they were very hot and overcrowded, so I was like, at this point I kind of just want to shower. So I was like, I'll just head home. But then getting home was a bit of a runaround because usually there are like trains direct from London Paddington to Oxford periodically throughout the day. There was nothing. There was one train in the next like hour or 2 hours that actually stopped at Oxford, but because of the ticket that I get, which works for all the direct trains to Oxford, which is like the perfect one to get, didn't work for that train. They told me I couldn't take it. He was like, you have to take the Elizabeth line to Reading and then get on a train at Reading. And I was like, oh, okay. And then because all of these trains are messed up, so many people were getting on that train. Earlier in the day when it was just, you know, me and the girls, had a great day. So I guess I'll recap the event a bit more than I did when I was in London. It was at Ladurée in Covent Garden, so I like wasn't really sure what to expect, like how many people, what the vibe was gonna be, because all the storefronts at Covent Garden are relatively small, but I didn't realize Ladurée like has an upstairs, or that the upstairs is bigger than I thought that it was. So it was great. We basically had our own kind of dining room area, and it was a really nice amount of people, like good amount of people there, but like not enough that it was overwhelming. Like you could go around and talk to everybody. Freddy, who's the YouTuber whose clothing line it is, was there and made a point of like going around making sure she talked to everybody and introduced herself to everybody. It was really, really lovely. Yeah, so it was so cool to meet her. I said like, I think I was pretty cool throughout the day, but then the last time she like, everybody kind of lined up to get a photo with her after the event was over. So I was in line and then she had a little chat with everybody again, and I think I was like, what was I even saying at that point? I was got a little bit starstruck, but she was incredibly kind, and it was a very cool event. And yeah, so basically like with her clothing line, she does a few drops a year of like usually 3 dresses, and like once they're sold out, they're gone. Like they're kind of limited edition, which is, so it's cool, makes them more unique. But yeah, so you kind of have to like snap them up if you know that you want one. But this collection, so we got like the sneak preview. It drops next week and it has 5 dresses this time. And I don't know if it's just because of, you know, the atmosphere and everything, but I think this is my favorite overall of her collection, because usually she'll drop 3 and there'll be one where I'm like, that's the one that I would or will get, like that one, that's my favorite. Maybe there's 2 that I'm like, oh, I don't know which one is my top choice. But yeah, this time I thought that I had top 2, but then the more I look at them, the more I think about them, I'm like, actually, which one is the one? I don't know. So yeah, it's very cool, and like very kind of, they all go together, but like different styles. So really, really nice selection, beautiful dresses. And yeah, it was so cool to get to meet everybody else too, because I feel like you never know going to those kinds of things alone what it's gonna be like if you're gonna just kind of like be off by yourself, but a lot of people went alone, so that like encourages people to talk to each other. And it's also just a bunch of people who are like into the same kinds of things and the same style, so really easy to talk to everybody. I met some very, very cool people, so it was just a really awesome day. And the ticket was like, for what you, like I would have been cool, it was £20, or like, it was like £19, so paying that just for the event, I would have been like, great. But we also got, you come in and you get champagne, and they had macarons and cookies and different cakes out for us throughout the entire thing. And then we also got a goodie bag at the end, so I'll go through that. Mine's a little worse for wear because it was raining on my walk home, and I guess my umbrella did not cover that. But I'll go through it now and show you what I got. So we get like a 20% off. We got a discount for when the collection drops next week. And then we also got a Roger and Gallet soaps. This is a rose one. I hoard stuff like this because I'm like, it's too pretty to use, but you can still smell it. And I think in her videos she's been like, she keeps these and she sticks them in her drawers, so it like makes her drawers and her clothes smell fresh, which I feel like is a good idea, so maybe I'll do that. And then also Roger and Gallet rose perfume. Ooh, that's a cute bottle. Gotta let air out a little bit. Oh, that's nice. It's like quite subtle, because I feel like you never know with rose scented stuff if it's gonna be like very overpowering, but this is really, really nice. Cool. Oh, this is a funky lid. Love that. And then there's a little hair bow, or a hair clip in the shape of a bow. Just a little pearl one. It's really cute. Yeah, it's really cool, and everyone's there in their Flossy dresses that they have from the brand. There's a few people wearing this one, but it's kind of funny with this one too, because like people style it very differently. Oh, kind of sad. The raindrops discolored the top of my Lotterie box, but of course we got some macarons. Ooh. I assume that's what these are anyway. I don't know if that's in French. It's got a little sticker. This is like quite fancy packaging. Oh my god. I thought there was going to be like 4 in here. There's 8. Wow. I'm going to look up how much these cost, because I feel like that's kind of, these are expensive, so I feel like that's kind of crazy for a £19 ticket on top of everything else. Yeah, it was very sweet. I'm so glad that I went, because I was kind of, when they announced the event, I was kind of like waffling. I was like, oh, I don't know. And I didn't think, you know, when I saw the event, I was with my friend Eloise, and I was like, oh, would you want to go in with me? I know she doesn't follow her, but I was like, it's something to do. Eloise is always down. But she had a meeting this morning, so she was like, I just don't know, like catching the train or whatever, and then like paying for the ticket for something that she's not that into. I was like, yeah, fair enough, I'll maybe just go alone, because then I was like, I could have asked, you know, one of my other friends and they might have come along. But I was like, none of them follow her. Like, it's not really their thing either. So I was like, I'll just go in alone. I decided to do it, and I'm so glad that I went, because I had such a nice time. It was a very cool thing to do. And yeah, love the dresses. And very, very cool to meet Freddy, because yeah, I've been watching her videos since like grade 11 or grade 12, so probably like 2016, 2017, which is crazy that it's been that long already. So yeah, it was very cool to meet her, and like she said, this is the first time she's done anything like that, so she was like, it's very cool to like put a face to it. She was like, it's cool to see people like wearing the clothes, and because, you know, like you can see numbers on a screen or pictures on a screen of people tagging it, but it's different to see it in person and to get to talk to people, and definitely very cool to get to see her in person. So yeah, very happy that I went, and a very cool thing for them to do, and very generous with the price of the ticket. So I'm gonna eat some macarons and shower from the tube. That was my day. I also decided not to do Notting Hill because I'm packing tonight, because we've got something cool going on next week. Eloise is my sugar daddy, and her family has basically sort of like a timeshare situation thing in Venice. So we decided to go and basically do like a dissertation writing retreat in Venice. So we're gonna be there for a week, got a cheap flight to go over, And yeah, we decided we're gonna spend like aim for, cause you know, like to say we're gonna work 9 to 5 when we're in Venice is probably unrealistic. We were like, let's aim for like 3 hours a day and then go explore, which I think is pretty good and will keep me on track to get my stuff done before my next meeting and on track for my dissertation. So I need to pack for that because we leave tomorrow. So lots of fun things happening now. But yeah, Saturday morning, I've got my backpack all packed. We're going to head in to the train, to the bus station later. It's a bit of a hike to get to the airport because we're flying out of Stansted. So I think it's about like a 3-hour drive from Oxford, and we're gonna be there quite early for our flight. But it was either that or take like a 5-hour bus, and we were like, we'd rather be at the airport longer than sit on a bus for 5 hours. So yeah, we're gonna head in kind of early, but I think I'm gonna end the video a day early and end it here so that I can put all of Venice together. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye for now and definitely tune in for the next one because it should be quite exciting.